Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the Just Keep Swimming podcast. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Mr. Adrian Jackson, and we're in the studio again with another great episode for you. And you already know who's with me. It's your boy,
Moja Tatu.
Ooh, what language is that?
Swahili.
Oh, shit. Okay, Swahili, huh?
Yeah. Hey, look, I
Shout out Nipsey.
I finally sat down and wrote out a couple different languages for 1-3. And they're going to be premiering in the album that's going to come out.
Oh, wow.
So, Moja Tatu. You know what? We'll wait until next podcast or until y'all listen to the album for y'all to hear the rest of them. But there's a new one, Moja Tatu.
I love that. Moja Taku.
Moja Tatu.
Moja Tatu.
Yeah.
Moja Tatu!
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Moja Tatu, 1-3.
Yeah.
How much you want? Moja Tatu, 13, bitch. Okay, I love it.
Exactly that.
Yes, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have another wonderful episode coming for you today. And with today's episode, our special guest is Mr. 1-3.
Hello.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Yes. Glad to have you back, brother. With COVID going on, we've been having little hiccups with our scheduling, but we're going to keep it rocking and rolling because where there's a will, there is a way, and we will find a way.
Always a way.
Always a way. It's always a way. There's so much stuff we could talk to you guys about today, and it was kind of hard for me to figure out something, but I kind of figured out something, so let's get it rocking and rolling.
Let's hear it.
All right. So today, brother, what I want to talk about is the power of words. So this kind of came to my mind after watching this TED Talk with Mrs. Caroline Miss. Forgive me if I pronounced the name wrong, but she has an amazing TED Talk that I listen to at least once a month because I feel she drops so many gems. And my favorite thing about her TED Talk is the very end where she talks about the power of our words. And she really, she challenges us to really watch what we say and understand what we say. And, I really feel it relates to all the stuff that I listen to. I listen to my Joel Osteen. He talks about it, a lot of TED Talks, they always talk about it. Your words really control the power of the mind. And, Mr. Earl Nightingale, Mr. Napoleon Hill, they always talk about the power of the words, So I just want to talk today a little bit about the power of words, okay? So my very first question to start this off is do you believe words are powerful? In your personal opinion, bro, what do you believe?
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
I would have to say, so there's a couple different reasons for why I believe words are powerful. One, I would say, just observing how my environment kind of speaks to each other, whether it's me or not, but let's say somebody came to me, talking about something, and they're like, oh yeah, I said this, blah, 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 but okay, what words did you say and how did you say it?
Right.
Because that carries a whole connotation and that kind of displays how you're truly feeling about it. Or, or you're just not being aware enough of what you're speaking in the first place. So in the sense where, let's say the waiter's carrying this plate of food and then they're clumsy and then they drop everything. Instead of being harsh as the manager, being like, hey man, you can't be doing that, you're messing up everything. It's like, hey, be careful next time. Let's work on that. Make sure you watch where you're going. Are you wearing your shirt and shoes? Okay, let's get better next time. Right. Those words can make the difference between breaking or building somebody. Right. Another thing which my mom actually kind of introduced me to through the program that she sent me through, as well as just kind of reminding me, but on the topic of, we might get into this question later, but the certain words that you say to yourself or just describing how things are going or what you want, of course there's negatives like can't, wouldn't, things like that. Try. But I like the way in the program, the way he stated it was powerless words. So yeah, you don't want to speak in negatives, but you don't want to speak in powerless words either, because try or maybe isn't negative per se, but it's not positive either. It's not positive or definite. Right. So when I want to make a beat or something, it's like, yo, yeah, I'm gonna try to do it tonight. Well, you still didn't make a decision, or if you're gonna do that or not. You're either are or you aren't.
Right.
So I'm going to say no, which in connotation seems like a bad, like a negative word, but no is a definite statement. No, I do not want to do this. No, I'm not going to do this. And that's what's going to happen.
Right.
Or I can say yes, or I confirm, or I agree. Those, I'm completely stating my point on the subject. So, I mean, in the immediate sense, you may not realize how much effect that does have
Right.
when you're speaking or going about your daily life inside your own mental or outside. But those things actually make a shift in how you walk.
Yes, how you perceive stuff.
Yes.
Yes. No, that's beautiful right there. I think you gave some great examples right there because you actually, with your first example talking about the waiter carrying the plate, you read to my next question was like, do words hurt?
Yes.
And it's like, not understanding on how you use your words and in the content that you're in right now, you never know what type of reaction you can get from the other person based off the words you say. Like, for example, some things that a lot of people do people don't understand they do, but calling people stupid.
Yes.
Like, oh, you so stupid, and that sounds playful, didn't it? Sound funny. Oh, you stupid as a motherfucker, but at the same time, you probably just hurt that person's feelings calling them stupid like that, He probably thought it was an honest mistake or something little, and you saying, oh, you stupid. And you like, oh, am I stupid? Yeah, why you calling me stupid for? I didn't I didn't think I was coming off stupid. I thought it was logical.
You put such like a perilous mind state on somebody, whether they realize it or not.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You never know like the effect you can really give somebody with that, because calling somebody stupid, even though if it's a joking way, they could take it personal. It could have been something going on in their head at the time that can like damn, I am stupid, huh? And then they're not want to joke around and play around anymore. They probably laugh and walk off, and then now their butt hurt on the inside.
And also, like, let's not forget, like, you're also a person too. So like, whenever you like, even to yourself, when you drop something, like, you're not necessarily mad. It's like, oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm dumb. I can't believe I did that. But why are you
calling yourself stupid?
Yeah,
exactly.
That's something I'm still working on. Like, even though I don't mean it in that way, and I'm conscious of it, but I mean, subconsciously, that's still being inputted and put in like rotation of essentially how I'm viewing myself. Right,
exactly. No, and that's a beautiful thing right there. Like you said, subconscious, you're putting in a rotation. I saw a great message I actually posted on the Instagram the other day, and the guy was talking about how the mind doesn't understand negative or positive.
Yeah.
All it takes is what you give it to it and sprouts it back out. Or Earl Nightingale talks about it a lot. The mind is a garden, and no matter what you plant in it, a good crop or poison, it's going to give you back what you planted. Right. So when you're saying these negative terms to yourself, you're just planting bad seeds that are just slowly growing and growing up. And we have to really, right now, stop and start to pick out the weeds and get rid of them, because all it's going to do is take over this wonderful, beautiful garden that we could have, because we're just saying little negative stuff. You know what I'm saying? Little negative stuff. So that's going to lead me to my next question actually for you, is what are some words that you need to stop saying to yourself?
Well, kind of already started as like, I'm stupid, or, like, I'm dumb, even though it's funny, but like, I should just start saying, I'm funny. Oh, that's funny. But I would say,
It's a good question, huh?
It is.
Yeah, no, and that's, so like for me personally, I'll jump in real quick. My mindset is one word that I always say to myself is I'm slow. Like, oh, I'm slow. Oh, why did I see that? I'm slow. And I need to stop saying that. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I say I'm slow, I'm making myself slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yes, I'm not talking physically slow, but my mind knows the term of the slow that I mean when I say it. You know what I'm saying? So I always say, oh, I'm mentally slow. And it's like, I need to stop saying that, because I feel every time I say that, that's me putting the brakes on my brain. You know what I'm saying? To to bring in stuff, you know.
Stopping your limits.
Stopping my limits, you know what I'm saying? I'm really stopping my limits, you know. I'm really putting limits on myself.
Right.
You know, so it's like, yeah, that's one word that I for sure need to stop saying to myself. I know I say it to myself constantly, you know, even like I said, playing around with myself at work. Like, oh, why did I see that? I'm slow, you know, and it's like, let me stop saying that, you know. So if that was me personally, that's a word that I feel that I need to stop saying to myself is I'm slow, you know.
I'll go based off of that a little bit. I would say awkward.
What you mean awkward?
Just because I feel, I guess my like social anxiousness and stuff like that. You know, I just don't know what to say. I'm not a man of many words, and like I care about how the other person feeling and stuff like that. But I kind of label it as awkward. But I need to stop saying that because then I feel like I'm putting a pause on my personability. And I mean, from like the close-knit friendships that I've made and things like that, that kind of just disproves that
you're awkward. Yeah,
that I'm awkward. Like, hey, these people know I care for them,
right,
and always wish them the best and try to support them the best I can either way,
right.
And you know, I'm kind of getting that in return. If I was just that awkward, I don't think I would necessarily have that.
No, and that goes back to what we was talking about earlier, you know, how people come up and have random conversations with you sometime. If you were awkward, would people want to come up to you and have random conversations? Or can you hold that conversation if you were awkward?
Right.
You know?
And that's the thing. So that's another that's another thing that I feel like prevents me from, you know, just being like my full self when I'm saying I'm awkward. Because then once I'm getting that anxious type of feeling just because I don't know what to say all the time, it's just like I feel that puts I'm not able to hold that conversation.
Right, it puts that thought in your mind that, oh, I'm being awkward right now.
Yeah.
That's
like,
deep.
Let's stop that because man, there's a lot at the things I do for my job where I'm just talking to like a random parent or something like that, or the kids for that matter. It's just like, okay, if I'm able to still do this and get the job done, then this proves I'm not awkward. I'm still able to get these connections. And
exactly.
High key, sometimes I find great people and have great conversations with them.
Right.
Just by being me. And I don't need to overexert myself. I don't need to have the energy all the time to, you know, oh yeah, I'm here. Like, let me just chill and be my usual self because that's when I'm at my best. Okay,
cool. I love that. So now, what word do you want to replace awkward with?
I would say,
I'm not gonna lie, I had the word unique for you, but I didn't want to throw it in your mouth.
unique's a good one.
Yes.
I think I did that like in middle school because people call me weird. And it's
like, nah, I'm unique.
Yeah, I'm unique, or I'm interesting. I replaced it with interesting. I'm an interesting person. I'm just interesting.
I love that.
I don't know if unique, I would say attentive. But at least when I put the word attentive, I can kind of change the nature of how attentive I am and then start to build on like me being comfortable in these social situations with random people.
I love it.
Because at the end of the day, like my awkwardness or my social anxiety, it comes from just me being overly attentive because I want to make sure that I'm engaged in the conversation.
Right.
Like, they're feeling good. Like we're giving good vibes.
Right.
But let me just, I'm already being attentive. Why am I trying to be overly attentive and feeling awkward?
Got you. That's pretty deep how it plays on each other like that. Yes, I like that. So yeah, so let's like I said, find a word to replace it with. For me personally, you know, slow, I replace it with smart.
Smart.
You know, and I'll try to, when I usually do it, I'll try to clap it up for myself. Like, damn, I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, I killed that. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe I figured that out. I'm smart as hell, you know?
Right.
So that's one thing I've been trying to do for myself, like replace that word with, man, I'm smart. You know, I'm intelligent. Well, I'm wise as beyond my ears. You know what I'm saying? How do I come up with that? You know?
I was going to say patient, too.
Patient.
Yeah.
Yes. I always call myself patient. I never thought I was impatient. I always call myself patient because I know I'm impatient. But yeah, once I start feeling, it counteracts myself. So it helps me stop the impatiency when I'm feeling like anxious and stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush. I'm here. I'm patient. I'm a patient guy.
That.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is here waiting like me. What's the point of me rushing, you know?
Exactly.
And that calms you down. You know what I'm saying? That calms you down, bro. That really calms you down. So, so that is deep, right? Now we talk about words because I can't remember where I heard this from, who I heard it from, but somebody said that so it goes back to journaling, actually. They say that the reason you're supposed to journal is because you're spelling, and when you're spelling, you're writing down spells. You feel what I'm saying? So like you're casting spells on yourself with your words. All words are spells, spelling words. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why you have to control what you're thinking about and what you say, because when you speak out that negative, you're putting a negative spell on yourself. If that makes sense, you know, on some Harry Potter, you know, Leviosa type deal. Yeah. Like I've always look at it like that. Like me talking negative is putting a negative spell on myself. And I always look at it like when I say something negative, it's like dripping out some oil that I don't want to drop, or, you know, it's more red or more crap flying out of my mouth, you know what I'm saying? Right. So that's one thing I've been trying to really work on is control my spells.
That's interesting. That's an interesting take on the word to dissect it like that. Yeah. And I mean, shoot, again, words are power.
Yeah, words are power, bro. Words are power. Words are fuel. Words get you to do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to say, if you look at your words like a spell and watch the words that you say, because who knows what type of spell you're casting on yourself. You know what type of spell you're casting on yourself, but you don't even know that you're casting it on yourself. Yeah. Or let's go deeper, right? Mm-hmm. I was listening to my Napoleon Hill today, and he was talking about the power of the power of suggestion. Mm-hmm. And the power of suggestion is using your words to make other people believe certain things. Yeah. And I look at that the same thing as a spell. Me calling you stupid is putting a negative spell on you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have to go up to people like, no, you're not stupid, you're smart. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's one of my biggest pet peeves. I catch people every time. When I hear somebody at work, oh, I'm so dumb. No, you're not dumb. Stop saying that. Please, never say that again. You're not dumb. You're smart. You're intelligent. You're wise. Stop saying you're dumb.
And I'll be calling random people out on it. Mm-hmm. Or like people I just don't know that well, but I hear them say it. I'm like, no, you're not. Like, you just took your time. Yeah. Or, hey, like, you still figured it out at the end of the day, so you're doing great. Just keep pushing.
Keep pushing, bro. Keep pushing. Like, I hate to say this. No, I don't like to say this. It's a great story. I feel it's a great story. So, our nephew, I don't know if you realized on Christmas, he messed up on something. And when he messed up, he started saying out loud as hell, I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, I'm stupid. And every time he said it, I was screaming back at him, you're not. Please stop saying that. You're not stupid. You're not stupid. You're not stupid, boy. Stop saying that. Like,
I didn't hear that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was hurt every time he's saying it, because what got me was somebody is throwing in a suggestion to his mind that he's dumb. Yeah. And now he's starting to believe it. And when he makes that one little mistake, now all he does is start kicking himself in his face. You know what I'm saying?
And it's horrible to see.
It's horrible, you know, and it sucks that I'm seeing this example from a 6-year-old, or I don't know what he is, for 8, 5, 8, whatever. But, you know, he's young, and you see the lessons happening of somebody's been talking negative to him and calling him bad names, and now he believes it, and now he's running with it. Right. You know, and it's like, I'm scared. I want to get him to shake that, because we don't want that to travel on with his life. You know what I'm saying? We want the best for him. So him throwing that negative spell on himself is not good.
It's like burying yourself in the dirt, like, already, and man, it's a hard hole to get out of.
Hard hole to get out of, bro. How hard to get? I've been trying to get out this hole for years on years on years. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's things that I said to myself that, if it wasn't until the conversation with Dad that's just starting to realize that, damn, was this just me tripping, or was this me putting these negative words in my head? Like, I've been running with these negative words so long that I believe they're real. I believe they're true. Yeah. And it's like, no, it's not true. It's this negative spell that I put on myself to believe that it's true, and it's not. You know, so everybody out there listening, that's one thing I want you to take away from this, if anything. Stop putting these negative spells on yourself. Yeah. On yourself.
Be kind to yourself.
Yes.
Because you're a person too. Like, and like, especially for them empaths out there. Mm-hmm. But like, high key, I know a lot of you people try to do the best for everybody else and things like that.
Yeah.
Like, you be encouraging people when you don't have much water in your well.
Yeah.
But while that's great, and I say keep doing it because we need more positivity, but realize you're a person too.
Yes.
When you look in the mirror, you're seeing a person, and say that to yourself. Please.
Yes. Yes.
Please.
Yes. No, and that's real, bro. Treat yourself just as good. Like you said, the introverts, I understand you guys are introverts. You guys talk to yourself in a positive manner.
That.
But you extroverts, the ones who talk more than everybody, watch what you say, because you're going to be dropping these negative stuff on people, and you don't need to do that. You know, your words do have power. You know, we always grew up with the words, what was it? Actually, no, let's talk about action now. Let's talk about this saying. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me.
Hey, look.
True or false?
If we're talking physical, even then that's a stretch. I say false.
False, right? 100%
But
false.
the whole statement as a whole, false.
It's false, right? I agree.
There's some truth in it, but it's false because I know for me, and I choose not to, but if somebody really pushed me over the edge, I would fuck them up with some words. And that's all I have to do. I don't have to touch them. I don't have to flinch at them.
Just say some bad words.
I can say some crazy things
to hurt your feelings.
To hurt your feelings. And those words can send you into a spiral.
And have you and stick to you in the wrong way.
And if I had some serious negative intent, you would probably spiral into your death.
Right.
Of your own doing.
Of your own doing, you know what I'm saying?
And that's not okay.
Right.
Be mindful of your words. Like, I don't, like social media, blah, blah, blah. Like, yo, I know some of these memes be funny and things like that. But if you're relating to some of these depressive memes and saying like, oh, this happened and now I'm like, oh, sad and blah, blah, blah. Like, cut that out because you're reading somebody else's spells to yourself.
Exactly.
And you're relating to it. Stop relating to it.
Exactly.
You keep wondering why you're sad, but you keep indulging on this information.
You keep eating it, you know what I'm saying?
Eating it.
Yes. No.
Stop.
Exactly. You wonder why you fat, but you keep eating chocolate. And it's like, stop eating the negative stuff. And I find that beautiful how you use social media as a prime example, because it's like, you know, I hate to say it, but it's like, why does the ignorant stuff get the most shares?
Thank you.
Why do the things that are meant to hurt somebody like, for example, I saw a post today, right? Pissed me off. Well, it didn't piss me off, but it's just like, I had the thought of like, who read this and got upset? It was a post saying, top 20 women who are cheaters. You know, the first one was funny, Jada Pinkett Smith. That was funny as hell. Yeah. But then it started going to stuff, yo mom, both your baby mamas, and I'm sitting here like, who is sitting here reading this saying, oh, it says my mom on here, or it says my baby mom's a cheater. I knew she was a cheater, and this Facebook proof. I'm wondering who's sitting here believing it, but at the same time, I know somebody is sitting here believing this crap. You know what I'm saying? Because they're reading all this negative all the time, and they're just beating up on themselves, you know.
And they don't even know it.
No, don't even know it, you know. Now let's go deeper now, you know. Let's go with music. You know what I'm saying?
This is something I've been paying attention to way more recently. Within the last 2 weeks.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. The last 2 months for sure. I hate to say it, but I've been gravitating toward Michael Jackson and Jill Scott and my feel good songs way more than the new Lil Baby song talking about beat the bitch up or whatever the hell. What song was it? It was a popping song, but I hate it. I Wish I Was Dead, Push Me to the Edge.
EXO Tour Life by Uzi.
I hated that shit.
After a while, I couldn't. Yeah,
like every time I heard it, I had to change it because it's like, who was sitting here screaming, who was sitting here bobbing their head to the song saying, I wish I was dead, you know? And that's what we wonder why our younger generation is toe up on the mental. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they're sitting here singing this song over and over to the point that they can sing it without the person singing it. You know what I'm saying? And now it's a spell stuck in their head that they wake up randomly singing.
And it's like, you know, that's a torn type of thing to me because, you know, I do music. Honestly, take out those words, that beat is fire. I would listen to it.
It's fire, yes.
Every single one of these new rappers, hyper pop, blah, blah, all this stuff going on, the production, the musicality, fire.
You're right.
But the words.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. And, you know, with just realizing with how the censorship has been being slowly removed more and more and more, like you got these kids middle school, elementary school for that matter.
Right.
Listening to Poppin' Perks, taking X, doing all this other stuff. And it's just like, okay, it's we can relate on that because I've heard it too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I don't want to relate to you on that.
Right. That's
Because
real.
you shouldn't be talking about this.
Right.
Or for the fact of just like, even now, like, I feel I'm just slowly getting away from these trap artists.
Yeah.
Because I'm just listening. It's okay, yeah, though, okay, you heard that this bitch cheated on you, and now you're gonna go thrash these other bitches.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, I'll listen to that when I decide to go out, because
That's the move for being out.
yeah, that's the move for being out. But even then, it's just like, I'm just listening to the beat and the vibe rather than the lyrics.
Yeah.
Because, yo, this shit toxic.
Yes.
This shit's toxic.
No, bro, and that's 100% real. Like, so I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, my daily audio intake for the day. I start off listening to Joe Osteen, and then on the way to work, I listen to the jazz radio because I don't want to hear all the ignorant music early in the morning because I can't even take that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear, pop this pussy for me early. Come on, man. I just woke up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even get my day started. Like, it takes me probably until about 5 o'clock to even feel rap music. To be like, okay, let me listen to something. And if it is some music I want to listen to before that, it's usually something that makes me feel good that I want to sing to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, yeah, like, man, we talking about the power of words here, and it's like all this music we listen to, there's a lot of words in this music that we don't need to be freaking immersing ourselves in.
So let's think about like the effects that it's having. I'm just like thinking of like the people I've met and stuff. It's just like, okay, well, because it's such a hype song and you get lit to it and things like that, I feel like it just kind of creates this mood, this insecurity that if I'm not living this lifestyle, if I'm not doing all this stuff, then I'm not living, because everybody that's rapping about this, they're apparently quote unquote living their best life and partying all day,
and this is what life is about, and that's what they assuming.
Doing whatever they want, even though it's just not it. But then you got all these other people listening to it, but 9 times out of 10, like, they're not doing so hot.
Right.
Like, they can flex that they are or put on the facade that they are, but are you actually okay, and are you truthful to yourself?
Right.
Am I calling you out? Do I care? Well, I do care, but like, do I actually want to know? No, this is up to you, but high key, pay attention to how you're feeling. How do you feel about yourself?
Right.
Take a break from it.
Exactly. Real talk. Take a break from the music, bro, and see how you feel. And that's one thing too. A lot of people let their music determine how they feel, and it's like, no, you need to determine how you feel and decide what music you want to listen to based off your feelings.
You
know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's times when I'm sad and I just want to listen to some slow jams, but you know what? I'm listening to slow jams that's gonna pick me back up. Not shit that's gonna sit here and the bitch cheated and I'm sad. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to some Jill Sky, The World Is Mine, MJ, something that's just gonna make me feel just more lively, you know what I'm saying? Something about their words that just make me like, okay, this alright, it's good, I'm gonna make it through.
Allow you to process, but keep you within the present.
Man, allow me to process, but keep me in the present. Beautiful. I love how you said that right there. So that's real, bro. So we might have to do another episode on music.
I'm with it.
We're gonna do a whole nother episode on that music. But let's get back to one of my main questions actually for this conversation is, so Miss, wasn't it Caroline?
Yeah,
Miss Caroline. So in her TED Talk, I'm gonna put the link in the description, so please check it out. One of my favorite TED Talks. I listen to it, if not once a week, at least once a month. At least once a month. I have to listen to her because she just drops so many gems in that little 30 minutes. But her last challenge is she says that she hosts a class, and when people come to her class after the day's session, whatever, she says, I want you to go home and give me 3, make it 1. Give me 1 word you never want to use again. And you have to give me everything that comes with that word. What word would it be? And that's my question for you, bro. So if you had to take a word out of your vocabulary that you never want to use ever again, what would it be? I already got mine.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, okay. So my word it's gonna be pretty deep, is I'm sorry. Why? One, I say a lot. I apologize to people a lot. I'm an apologizer. You know, I take responsibility, I take accountability. But I started to think the other day about, what do you say to somebody who suck on the football field?
You're sorry.
You sorry. What do you say to, what do you hear girls say? Oh, that's a sorry ass dude right there.
Yeah.
You know, oh, you suck. You sorry. You know what I'm saying? You sorry. Get off the sticks.
That's crazy.
And then it comes to the mindset that me saying I'm sorry,
You're telling to yourself.
I'm telling myself I suck. You know what I'm saying? I tell myself that I'm a sorry ass dude. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sad. And I find times that when I'm apologizing a lot is usually the days that I'm in that slump.
Yeah.
And I can't stop saying to myself that I'm sorry. And every time I say I'm sorry, I make myself more sad. I keep saying, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I am sorry. I'm a sorry guy, you know? And it's like, no. So I've 100% changed that word to I apologize, my condolences, my bad.
I wouldn't even say my bad.
I wouldn't even say my bad. I'm trying to take that out too.
Yeah, I would say that would be one for me as well.
My bad?
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, but I'm trying to take that out as well. But like, you know, I'm trying to change 100%. I'm sorry to my apologies. Wasn't my intentions. You know, 100% say that I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I feel your pain. It wasn't my intentions to hurt you that way. But it still is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because when you say I'm sorry, I feel like it just kicks me down. It kicks me more than it kicks the other person. The other person don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I don't know. That's just me personally, from
deep.
my experience in life. But so that's the word I'm looking to take out of my vocabulary is I'm sorry. So
I'll probably say, good thing I'm an editor.
yeah. Good thing you editor. It's deep, huh? That's a good question.
Oh wow.
That's a great question, bro. Because it's like, you know, like, and that's why I loved it, because she's talking about she's a wordsmith, and it's deep because when I think about the lesson she said, she talks about John Maxwell talks about that he did the same thing. He was like, he went home, took out his dictionary, and then cut out every single word he doesn't want to say anymore.
Oh wow.
And all the words that go across of it. And then he walks around with his dictionary like, the word can't is not in my dictionary. You know what I'm saying? I try is not in my dictionary. You know what I'm saying? I do not say that word, you know? So that's, I guess, kind of mindset. Like, what are some words that you feel is a word that you probably say too much that you just need to take out of your vocabulary, and you be like, man, I just got to stop saying this word.
Had it for a second. Had the energy of it, but
it's deep because it's kind of it's hard because now you're fighting yourself, because now it's like, man, if I take out that word, I'm about to find a whole new way to even say this sentence.
honestly, like, nothing's not even coming to mind really. Like, I know there's some things I need to change, and I think about it on the daily, but like right now it's just not surfacing.
Okay.
Because I really do try to be mindful of it, but I'd probably say, like, I'm gonna just go with this one for now. I'm okay.
That's deep. Why you say that?
Because it's not really, it's just mediocre.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's low-key a filler.
Yeah, I'm not really saying how I'm feeling. Oh, I'm okay. Like, oh, it's okay.
Right.
There's no energy in it. There's no perspective. There's no emotion. There's no perspective on it.
It's a blah word.
It's just a blah word. I've been slowly changing it to, oh, I'm good. Oh, I'm doing great today. Honestly, I'm doing fantastic. I'm feeling good. Things like that to pump myself up.
Right.
To actually believe the words that I'm saying, and being able to believe the words that I'm saying, even if I'm not having a great day. But honestly, or if I'm not having a great day, then I'll say I'm not having a great day.
Right.
Oh, just, today's kind of meh. It's whatever, but I'll be all right. I'm gonna get through it.
Right.
It just pushes me to say something else or give me a direction to go towards, even though I'm not within that correct mental space.
Right.
Yeah.
No, and I like that because it makes you specify how you feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It helps you really, how do I really feel? It makes you really think about how you really feel, because this I'm okay could be anything. Oh, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm okay. It can mean anything, but like, you know what? I'm a little tired this morning, but I'm waking up, you know? And then, you know, I love that. I love that because as you were saying that, it took me back to one of the Napoleon Hill lessons of, you know, truly replacing those greetings that you give people, you know? Don't keep saying you know, hey, how you doing today, man? Oh, I'm here. You know, another day, another dollar. You know, like, nah, I started throwing out the words of, how you doing? Man, I'm strong. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. I'm loved. I'm admired. I'm desired. You know what I'm saying? I'm amazing. Man, I'm doing big things today. You know what I'm saying? I got big things coming right now.
Right.
You know, and then on top of that, too, if you do feel bad, you do feel sick, don't say I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling today? I'm getting better every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm working my way back up to the top, you know.
Right.
Something like that. Like, talk yourself into the mode.
Shoot, whenever my manager hit me up when I was feeling sick that week, I was like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, still under the weather, but a bit better than yesterday. So, you know, hopefully the results come in soon or something like that so I know if I have it or not and then come back to work. Yeah. Nah, bro, look, I'm gonna give you... Yeah, I'm probably going to end it with this, but I'm going to give you a true example of the power of words and the power of the mind. And it was deep because Napoleon Hill gave me another example of this today, but I'm not going to use his, but I'm going to use my personal. So on Monday, not this Monday this past, but the last Monday when I caught the COVID test, whatever. So I went into work, and I was good that morning, bro. I was fine. I woke up that morning, and I was Gucci. Like, I woke up, I was like, oh, man, I feel good today, you know, a little sore, but I'm good. Woke up, took a shower, got to work on time, and then I sat there, and as I'm sitting there, I was like, I just want to get my temperature checked. That was my first mistake. I was going to get my temperature checked just in case, because I was feeling weird yesterday, and I want to be respectful of my coworkers. Yeah.
So when I get my temperature checked, my temperature checked out fine. She's like, how you feeling? I'm feeling good. Checked my temperature, your temperature's fine. Okay, cool. So then she was like, oh, well, let me test you because one of your coworkers got it. I'm like, okay, cool, just test me. So then she tests me, and I'm like, negative, right? She's like, oh, it's actually turning to positive. I was like, what? And then as I'm sitting there, and when she told me it was positive, I was like, damn, I'm positive for COVID? And literally me saying those words, I started sweating. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I got hot. Man, the other HR lady walked in. She's like, you all right? You look sick. Yeah. And I was like, I'm just hot, you know, I'm just hot. But then I started feeling, my legs started feeling a little weak. And I'm like, where the hell did this feeling come from? Yeah. And it started to hit me because in the next 3 days, I felt sick. I felt I was hurting. And I was like, man, this is all because they told me I had COVID. They told me this. And because they told me that, now my body is responding to it. You know what I'm saying? My mental is telling me, you're sick now. You're sick. And I felt that once I started doing that, that's when I started getting sick. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started feeling the reactions, feeling the averts of it.
That's crazy because, like, on the flip side, you know, people were telling me, like, oh, you might have COVID, blah, blah, blah. And I always used to say, hey, I might have COVID. I don't know. Right now, it just feels like the sinuses. But every time somebody would try to tell me that, oh, you may have it or stuff like that, I'd be like,
you can neglect you neglect their shit.
No.
Exactly.
Or I went to the grandparents and it was like, I think this was after Dad got COVID, and Granddad was like, "Oh, you ain't got that COVID, huh?" I was like, or you ain't got COVID? And I was like, "Of course not." Like,
I'm confident.
I got Jesus at the end of the day. Like, I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not getting COVID. And honestly, that week had me a bit worried, but yeah, I still have the fact that look, it doesn't feel like any of the other symptoms. Like right now, it's just my sinuses, and they're fucking my shit up. Right. And that's what sucks right now. And then Friday came after I took the test and I was negative. And I was like, cool, I'm good, clean. Yeah. Yep. And then you feel yourself get a lot better after that. Yeah. No, and that's real. So, like, you know, on the flip side, yes, I did get sick, but you know what? I always tell myself that I'm strong, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, and my affirmations work for me no matter if I believe them or not. My affirmations work for me. And I felt that's the reason that I didn't get the whole knock you out, can't do nothing, can't even live type COVID. I just got, you know, a little body sore and some fatigue, and that was it, really. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like your spirit powered your body to move.
And trust me, everybody that I told that, they look shocked. That's it? You know, that's what you got. You did that. No, bitch, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, okay, well, it didn't hit me that hard.
You didn't even really get a cold.
Yeah, I didn't really get a cold. I didn't cough. I had no problem with no air. Y'all heard me talking just now. I didn't cough yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I felt that you know, mentally, the COVID part hit me in, but I never lost no taste, no smell, woo because I never truly accepted
that I had
the feeling that I'm sick and I'm gonna be fucked up the next 3 days, you know.
Right.
But a lot of people, second you tell them they got COVID, the next day they hurting because their mind is letting that words of you got COVID run through your mind and it's killing you now. Now it's beating you up. Now COVID's taking over.
Right.
You know, so
it's like,
yeah,
it's kind of like accepting the fact that like you're truly sick or you're gonna go through a bad time because you're
exactly
sick insinuates the sickness. Like,
insinuates it, brings it on.
Because the way I feel about it, like when I got sick, it came out of nowhere. So naturally that leads me to believe that, okay, I didn't really induce this on myself because I had no fear about the pandemic. Me personally. Of course, I'm being respectful to other people and wearing my mask or whatever to make y'all feel comfortable.
But personally, I ain't tripping off it.
But I'm not tripping.
I'm not letting it stress me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So when it came out of nowhere and it hit me, it's like, okay, well, now my body's sick. I think my body's telling me to sit the fuck down and like actually rest after that whole year. And once I did that, it ran its course and now it's gone.
Yep.
I'm not gonna sit here waiting
for it to come again or be scared it's gonna happen again.
That.
Yeah, no, I took the same thing, bro. I took my experience as a message of, okay, I guess God's saying I truly need to sit down and relax. You know, I need to end the year off relax. Because, you know, I gave y'all 52 episodes back to back every single Monday. I need to relax. So, yeah, that's how I felt it, you know. So,
because high key for me, I was able to process a lot of the emotions and things that have been going on.
You got a chance. You had time.
Yeah. Honestly, I, like, again, sitting at home, whatever. I didn't really play games. I was I just finished the track, but, you know, something's blocking me from doing what I usually want to do. And one day I went outside, sit in the backyard, and I found this lo-fi song that just hit a little bit different. And I'm talking to Gerald about it, or Gerald about lo-fi and blah, blah, blah. He was spitting some crazy, crazy. And then I said something back, and he was like, yeah, no, I feel you. Hey, how you doing, bro? And as soon as he said that, like, a tear rolled down my face. I'm like, oh, I guess I don't know at the moment. So I sat outside and I'm just chilling, listening to this song on repeat, and I'm just thinking about how I'm feeling and then everything that's just happened, and I just cried. I just let it out, and I'm like, I guess God was just telling me to
relax,
give me my time to relax, sit down, and just like accept what happened.
Accept peace, yeah.
Because I have to go forward.
Exactly, bro. And that's beautiful right there, man. I love it.
And that sickness was a blessing.
Yeah, it was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look. I ain't gonna lie. I had the thought of y'all gonna laugh at me, but I had the thought of like, damn, what superpower am I about to gain now that I got COVID? That means my DNA is getting stronger. You know what I'm saying? So shit, it's like what mutation did I just go through that's got them have me fucking levitating couches or something? Reading minds.
What's my mind?
Yeah, you know. But look, that's how I took it, and I took it in a joke, and my body took it as a joke too. You know what I'm saying? We took it as a joke, we rubbed it off, and we kept rolling. So yeah, man. I'm talking to y'all, talking shit. But yeah, you know, so the power of spells, you guys, the power of our words, they really cast spells on us. So on us and on others. So, you know, more of the story, more of today's message is let's control our words, people.
Watch your mouth.
Yes, watch your mouth. Your words have, watch your mouth, as your mom would say, watch your mouth. Your words have so much power.
Yeah, God said it, and shoot, He made existence with His word.
Word, let there be light. 3 words, you know what I'm saying?
So you're gonna tell me sticks and
4
stones will break your bones, but words will never hurt me, bro.
Yeah.
The entire existence of everything. The reason why we're probably getting into this altercation is because of somebody's words.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Words can cause so much, you know, and like you said, it may not hurt you physically, but who knows what it's going to do on your inside, to your vibration, to your spirit, to your soul. So let's make sure we control our words. When it comes to words, bro, where are you still swimming to?
Honestly, just being more comfortable with just spreading it on the day-to-day. I mean, I always give utmost respect to everybody around me. Currently working on more respect for myself and just encouraging myself and counting on myself to get where I need to go. Like, well, you know what I just talked about before we started the recording and stuff, and just thought about like moving out of like literally the country.
Right.
And that's going to be a whole new start. And I'm gonna need to have some skills. But I'm gonna believe I'm going to have those skills, and I have faith that I have some of those skills and can develop them even further. So
Right.
respect for myself to encourage myself, respect for other people to encourage other people, whether it's somebody walking down the grocery aisle or my closest friends or family. I'm gonna just do my best to spread that positivity, loving type word, that language, you know?
Right. Okay.
So what about you?
Yeah, pretty much the same principle, bro. My mindset is definitely when it comes to words is, one, control what I really say to myself. Really control what I say to myself. Definitely my last words of the day. That's one thing I've really been trying to control, my last and my first words of the day. Because, don't need to go to bed saying negative stuff for myself, you know what I'm saying? Oh, tomorrow's gonna suck, I get mad. Let's try to focus on tomorrow's gonna be a great day, you know what I'm saying? Today was good, let's get another day good. In the morning, my mindset is try to wake up and say some positive words to myself all the time. So,
I've been actually ending my days and beginning my days with like gratitude. I just wake up, like I'll see myself reach for my phone. If I recognize I reach for my phone, I'll put it down and be like, first, God, thank you for waking me up today. Thank you for just allowing me to breathe and get where I am. Thank you for giving me the rest that I needed last night. Thank you for just waking me up. And let's do what I need to do. Or when I go to bed, just, hey, thank you, God, for the day, the experiences, the love, the patience, the guidance that you gave me. And, give me some good rest, please.
No, and that's beautiful because it's funny you said that because in the TED Talk, that's exactly what Caroline said. That's the last thing she's actually said in an episode. She was like, start off every morning and bless your day. You know what I'm saying? Put that positive spell on your day. You know what I'm saying? Say some positive words for your day. Whoever you pray to, whatever you pray to. Throwing out that positive words is going to just help that vibration in the world. You know what I'm saying? And my mindset is always whatever the day may bring, I know who owns the day, and it's like, I never know what the day may bring, but you know what? I'm going to control myself the best way I can today and do the best thing I can today. So yes, I love that. I think that's beautiful. Start off every day with some positive words, and you should end the day with positive words, thanking your day. Thank you, be happy another day, and you be able to get some rest, bro.
Right.
So yes, I truly agree. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Just trying to just start off positive, and then last but not least is just correct people. I'm tired of hearing the negative. So when I hear somebody talking negative, I'm calling you out on it. You know, that's me personally. I'm done. I'm tired of seeing people beat themselves up and talk bad about themselves and, kick themselves when they're down or try to make it seem like they have no skills. Whatever it is that you're doing, you talking negative on yourself, I'm calling you out on it right then and there. Right on cue, second I hear it.
Shoot.
Let you know I heard it.
Just as a testimony, like ever since I started focusing on the words and stuff like that, I feel myself getting more self-respect
for yourself.
For myself.
Your confidence is rising.
I'm not letting nobody really talk to me any type of way. Or treat me any type of way. Like, if you're going to be on that wave, then I'm going to step you off.
Yeah, I'm going to step to the side.
Yeah.
No, and that's real, bro. That's beautiful. I 100% agree. As you empower yourself, shoot, the world becomes more powerful.
Yeah.
The last quote for the day is, I actually came up, I wrote it down a long time ago. But if the man can change the way he sees the world he sees changes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah. So change the way you view the world, and your world will change. So now let's go deeper now. Since we talk about words, change the way you speak to the world, and watch your world change.
That.
And,
that's the thing that gets me too, because it's just like the amount of times I feel like, oh, I have a horrible life, or blah blah blah. Oh, f my life, blah blah blah, or I'm just this and blah blah blah. I'm like, yo, the world's not always like that.
Right.
It can be like that, and that's out of your control. But the more you keep saying it, and
the more you're gonna make it.
The more it's just gonna keep coming, because now that's all you're gonna just be noticing that shit.
Exactly.
What about the flip side? Oh, you got in traffic, but well, there was like a fire today at work or some shit.
Man, fuck that.
I'm like, yo, I didn't miss it.
My first and foremost to everybody is, man, you live in America. Shoot, what are you talking about, bro? You have a tough life. How many hills did you have to climb to go grab a cup of water? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we have a great life out here. So that's one thing I started everybody. First of all, look where you living at. Look what you have on your back. You got clothes. You can breathe. You can talk. I can understand you. You living a good life right now, bro. Because there's some people out here that can't even do that. You know, there's people with no teeth in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, people allergic to water. Yeah, man. So, yeah, you guys, remember, man, your mind is a garden. And it will grow whatever you plant, good or bad. So if you plant negative into your garden, negative will grow. So let's start planting nothing but positive to our garden. Let's get our garden nice and beautiful, nice and bright. And the brighter we can make our garden, the brighter we can make this world, you know? So with all that being said, bro, I just want to thank you for another great episode, for sharing your thoughts and ideas.
Can I leave one more?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Excuse me. What you think is what you say, and what you say is what you do. And this is why words are powerful. What you think is what you say, and what you say is what you do.
Yeah, so look, I'm going to go deeper now.
Yeah.
I'm going to go deeper. What you say is what you think. What you think is who you are. Or what you say is what you think is what you do, and then what you do is who you are. So, you know, it all goes full circle. It goes full circle. You know, you talk negative, you think negative, and then you do negative, and you're a negative person. You know, you talk positive, you do positive. You talk positive, you think positive, you do positive, you're a positive person. So, you know, your words at some point do become your actions. So let's control them so we can have some good actions going to the world.
You can put yourself and other people up at the same time.
Bro.
Leave yourself behind or leave them behind.
No, you can get positive everywhere, bro. So yeah, let's just start sharing some more positive words with people. You know, let's change more positive words. What time we got?
52.
Okay. And then last but not least, I hope you guys are having a good luck with your 21-day challenge. Mine's is going good so far. My goal has been to, one, brush my teeth every night. Yes, trying to get them pearly whites, bars. And then my second one is I was trying to journal a lot more. So I've been making sure I journal every single night before I go to bed, even something little or something big, however I'm feeling. Just get my ideas down, write it down. And, you know, for me, it's a challenge because, you know, I like my house nice and dark. So to actually have to turn the light on right before I go to bed, it wakes me up. But then at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, I'm turning the light on for a reason, to write down my ideas, to do my last goal for the day. So that's my 21. What about you, bro?
Honestly, kind of been failing a little bit, but honestly, just making sure I keep up with my affirmations every morning.
Okay.
Honestly, that's just been helping me a lot.
Right.
Easy when I can just look at the mirror and just say them. And then, especially just with how I kind of ordered them from the toilet to the door. By the time I'm at the door, I'm like, I can say it with emphasis and just
walk out.
Yeah, let's go.
I like it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Keeps me baseline.
Yes. Practicing his word power. I love it. Yes. So yes, hope you guys are out there having some good luck with your 21-day challenge. I know you guys can do it. You got this. All you gotta do is just keep swimming and believe and keep faith alive, and just take that step. And then take one more, and after that, take another one. And then next thing you know, you're gonna be farther than you were started at. You know. So yes, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation today. Any questions, comments, concern, you already know, hit us up on Facebook, up on IG, up on TikTok, or you can send your questions to jkspodcast702@gmail.com. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a splendid afternoon, an amazing evening, and remember, just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Yes, just keep swimming.
Swimming.
Swimming.